Okay, so yeah, I ended up on a trail that I was not meant to be. So the Aipas M1 Pro pretty much ate everything I could throw at it. All right, y'all, so today's video is gonna be a little bit different. We are at Baker Peters, Baker Creek. We are at Baker Creek. So this video is gonna be a little bit different because this is like a whole thing. In Knoxville, Tennessee, the one thing that we are really good about is preserving our mountain lands with mountain biking trails, which is really cool. I was into biking mountain when I was younger and like in college, but then I was also more into dirt bikes. So being able to experience both of these is pretty freaking awesome. I brought the Aipas today. We're just gonna be cruising around. We're not gonna be doing any racing, any of that stuff. What I wanted to do is get a bunch of footage of everything to be able to share with you all, to show you like how freaking cool this is. So I think I'm actually gonna send up the drone too and see how that goes, get some of that footage. So if you are new to the new channel, hit that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a like and let me know what you think in the comments, because I am going to be doing a lot more with the mountain biking scene and dirt riding scene and Bigfoot scene, a little bit of everything. So we're gonna stay all kinds of busy. So Baker Creek Bottoms is, I haven't been here in a couple years, but it's a really cool location. There's tons of mountain biking trails that go from beginner to like professional, literally. So everybody here today that's kind of riding around, they're all on like professional, like racing bikes. There's a big race that's getting ready to happen. Justin's gonna be playing, so it's gonna be a fun time. But I'm gonna go get my bike and ride around like the old guy on the e-bike, but I don't care. You know, it's gonna be fun. It's an awesome place to check out. I would highly recommend it. So this video is sponsored by Aipas, and we want to say a big thank you to them. They've been helping out the channel a whole lot, and here we go. All right, we're gonna go check out this top area. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to my brakes though. That's pretty freaking wild. I'll go anywhere with it. They got all kinds of new stuff on here. This is so cool. Look at these jumps. That's crazy. All right, so y'all can see they have several different trails and all kinds of stuff you can do. They're labeled really clear. You're good. think we're headed the wrong way. I assume the flow's coming this way, right?
It's bi-directional.
Okay.
You're going the right way.
All right, cool.
All right, so for those of y'all who don't know what Baker Creek is, it's actually a preserve that it's a 100-acre outdoor recreation area in South Knoxville. It's become a popular destination for mountain biking as a part of the larger Knoxville Urban Wilderness Network. Its history ties back to the region's Moonshine Pass. There's several trails with moonshine-related names like the Devil's Racetrack, Floyd Fox, and Pappy's Way, paying homage to that era of bootlegging in the Knoxville Hills. The preserve originated from a 2013 land donation by the Wood family to the nonprofit Legacy Parks Foundation. It aimed to protect and develop the previously vacant logged property featuring creeks, large sycamore trees, native plants, and wildlife. The land was later deeded to the city of Knoxville in 2016 to ensure long-term public access and management. The development kicked off around 2015, driven by community enthusiasm for expanding outdoor opportunities near the urban core that year. The Appalachian Mountain Biking Club won a $100,000 grant from Bell Helmets through a competitive online voting campaign. They beat out cities like Asheville and San Francisco to build the expert levels Devil's Racetrack downhill gravity trail. This was supplemented by a $200,000 recreational trails program grant from the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation. For additional trails, along with other funding, the REI contributions for connecting the bridge over Redbud Road, which you'll see here in a little bit, and support from the Sadiq Foundation for a natural play area. Construction involved partnerships with organizations like Professional Trail Builders Association, which built a trail linking the preserve to nearby South Doyle Middle School, and the International Mountain Biking Association Trail Solutions for gravity features. The pro riders and designers included world-renowned mountain biker Nico Moulet, contributed to elements like a unique rock garden, making Devil's Racetrack comparable to world-class trails. The Appalachian Mountain Bikers Association volunteers provided basically sweat equity through trail building, and local businesses donated materials like boulders from the city of Knoxville. The preserve began opening in phases, started in 2016 with the full 7.1 miles of natural surface trails, including multi-use paths like Sycamore Loop and Best Medicine, plus bike-only downhills like Cruise Valley Run, Barn Burner, and the Devil's Racetrack, which is the expert level, becoming accessible for hiking, running, and especially mountain biking. By 2020, the Baker Creek Bike Park added family-friendly features like asphalt and crushed stone pump tracks, jump lines, and skills area for basically all levels, further cementing its reputation as a mountain biking hub. It connects to over 40 miles of surrounding urban wilderness, drawing riders from across the region while also offering play structures, scenic views, and events like the Appalachian Mountain Bikers Club annual Fall Festival. All right, now we're going to be getting into the Aipas M1 Pro, which is a budget-friendly fat tire electric mountain bike that's gained a lot of popularity in 2025 for its impressive power to price ratio, making it a strong contender for riders seeking an all-terrain beast for under $1,000. It's designed for a mix of urban commuting, light off-road trails, and adventure riding with a step-through frame for easier mounting. Ideal for riders 5'5" to 7'2". It's built on a durable aluminum alloy frame. It punches above its weight class with features typically seen on pricier models, earning praise for one of the best all-around choices of 2025 from reviewers for its versatile and confidence-inspiring handling. However, many entry-level e-bikes, it has some trade-offs in build quality and real-world battery performance. So the motor on the Aipas M1 Pro is an 800-watt peak brushless hub. It's got 110 nanometers of torque and will climb up to 23-degree inclines, which is really freaking steep. Back on these trails, I didn't have any trouble whatsoever. I occasionally had to, help the bike out a little bit, but it wasn't any big deal. The battery, which is a 48 volt, 7.5 amp hours removable lithium ion made by Samsung, allows for 5 to 6 hour charge times. Its range kind of varies. So it can either go from either 25 to 85 miles in like real world use, or 40 to 60 miles in kind of mixed modes. The top speed on this thing is 36 miles an hour, and I have been 36 miles an hour on it, and let me tell you something, it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary getting on a bike like this and doing 36 miles an hour. The suspension is a full dual suspension. So you got your front forks, and you have your rear. You have your front forks and your rear coil shock, which Aipas actually offers an upgrade to the more professional air ride shock. The brakes, the brakes can come in two different variants. You have your standard 180 mechanical disc brakes, or you can get the hydraulic upgrades by Zoom, which I really, really recommend you do, especially if you're wanting to get into trails like you see here. The gearing is the 7-speed Shimano with a twist throttle, which is a little bit different than a lot of these other mountain bikes. The display control has an LCD screen with 5 different modes. It allows you to have pure electric, pedal assist 1 through 5, and even cruise control. It's got a USB port, LED headlight, tail light, and a horn. The weight is what really kind of captured me on this bike. So the bike weighs 65 pounds, but it allows for 450 to 500 pounds of rider plus cargo. So the price is fantastic. Like I said, it's just under $1,000, but there's all kinds of specials that Aipas is running that can allow you to really kind of expand your budget if you really wanted to. It comes 90% pre-assembled. The frame comes with a 1-year warranty, and so does the motor. So based on my personal view of this bike, it's got an exceptional power and speed. The 1800 watt motor really delivers quick acceleration, and it really makes a huge difference on those hills. Some of the content that I do, I go to some of the most unique places in Appalachia, and in those locations I end up on some pretty steep grades, the Apis will climb those things no problem. I've upgraded to the hydraulic brakes, which is very key in trying to slow this bike down. Now I'm going to be putting out a special video explaining and demonstrating the difference between the hydraulic brakes and the mechanical brakes. The versatility of like the all-terrain capability, this bike really can go through any terrain. It's an excellent bike if you want to ride, you know, basically through your neighborhood on those back trails, whatever you want to do, or you want to step it up and go to a bike park like this and go tear it up. The overall comfortability, the overbike is extremely comfortable to ride. My only kind of caveat with it are the handlebars. I personally like a little bit of a wider frame on the handlebars, but these are a little bit kind of designed
So,
almost more
yeah,
like
I
a
ended up
dirt
on
bike in a
trails
sense.
that I was not
the way they
meant to
kind of
be.
curve
So,
and pull into.
Apis M1
So
Pro
if you are
pretty much
looking
ate
for a
everything I
Black
could throw at
Friday deal,
Like,
Apis
to be
has
honest with
a
you, when I
ton
was
of
making this
special
video,
deals
my
that
anticipation
now are
was
available
going to
through
be
Black
that
Friday.
you could
Look
do
down in the
like
description.
the
I'm
easier
going to
trails,
put a unique code
make that good
you all can
transition.
use and
You know,
get
if you're
a
my
great
age,
percentage off.
from
And
the neighborhoods
definitely
to
go
maybe
check
some
out
park
Apis
trails
M1
around you,
Pro
no problem.
mountain bike.
I was just on advanced mountain biking trails with a they call it a cross country bike. So, you know, it hydraulic brakes, y'all. If get the hydraulic brakes, just do it. Get the upgrade. Get it. You just got to have it. Because I was wearing them out. But it just kept going, no problem. I was frustrating a lot of the guys there on the crazy expensive bikes because I was just cruising right by them. And I mean, was I doing tabletop jumps? No. But would I do that if I had a bike like that? Not anymore. Like, no. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and then give this video a like and let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time.